Bet you didn't see this? One CEO recently predicted half of entry-level white-collar jobs will be gone in the next 5 years. Let me say that again. Half of entry-level white-collar jobs gone in the next 5 years. Now think about this. There are 3.5 million truckers in this country, the real backbone of our commercial.
Let me start it over.
Bet you didn't see this? One CEO recently predicted half of entry-level white-collar jobs will be gone in the next 5 years. Let me say that again. Half of entry-level white-collar jobs gone in the next 5 years. Now think about this. There are 3.5 million truckers in this country, the real backbone of our commercial economy, and twice as many more who earn their living driving for outfits like Uber. I've already experienced that. Watch this.
Sorry.
So this was in Austin, Texas, just a couple weeks ago.
You can also
Hang on. Let me pull it back a little bit. Sorry.
Driving for outfits like Uber. I've already experienced that. Watch this. So this was in Austin, Texas, just a couple weeks ago.
You can also use the app or passenger school to a rider support agent at any time. In the rare case of an emergency, please keep your seatbelt fastened and remain in the car unless there's an urgent need to exit. Rider support will connect with you and provide assistance.
This is wild.
Finally, relax and thank you for riding.
And first self-driving car. And the thing is, they were all over the place. These things were everywhere. We saw probably, I don't know, like every time we were on the road, we probably saw at least five to seven of them. Like, insane. This is real. This is coming. Self-driving vehicles will put all of them out of business near instantly. Then the earthquake will reach manufacturing, AI-enabled robots that will automate entire sectors of the U.S. economy. And then the service sector, which I mentioned a moment ago, those entry-level jobs at McDonald's or Wendy's, gone. Banking jobs, teller jobs, gone. Customer service jobs, gone. Now the AI enthusiasts, I'm sure you've heard them, they'll rush to say, oh, all of this will be made up in a moment. We'll do so much better. We'll replace all of these poor, pathetic jobs with something new and better and bigger. So I've been speaking on this AI thing for a while now. I made quite a few videos. But I still don't think people understand how incredibly scary and, like, how inevitable this is. Like, it's happening whether any of us like it or not.
You say like 2040, probably there are more humanoid robots than there are people.
So anywhere 10 billion, yeah.
Yes.
Because this is, what's really going on right now is this is another arms race. Every single major country is racing to see who creates the most powerful and most efficient AI first.
This is the reason why we have the AI arms race. The one that owns the platform is going to be making all the money and keeping all the power. Think of it this way. When humanity started, the best hunter in the tribe could maybe feed the tribe for 3 to 4 more years, more days. As a reward, you gained the favor of multiple mates in the tribe. That's it. The top farmer in the tribe could feed the tribe for a season more. And as a result, they got estates and mansions and so on. The best industrialist in a city could actually employ the whole city, could grow the GDP of their entire country. And as a result, they became millionaires in the 1920s. The best technologists now are billionaires. What's the difference between them? The tool.
AI is going to literally change everything. And I don't think people understand. Let me tell you what people are not considering about AI. And I've spoken about this a couple times, but I'll say it again. AI, specifically AGI, when it comes, AI right now is basically just pulling information from information that already exists, right? You type in a prompt and it pulls information, the best information based on all of the information that exists. AGI is going to be the next level. And these owners and these founders and all these people have spoken about it. Many of them have actually left the company and have become whistleblowers on it.
You've been working on AI safety for 2 decades at least.
Yeah, I was convinced we can make safe AI, but the more I looked at it, the more I realized it's not something we can actually do.
You have made a series of predictions about a variety of different...
Just for the record, we can make safe AI. AI are programmed by people. They do what the people who program them ask them to do. What kind of genius is this? Coming telling people about we can't make safe AI. A robot is just like a fucking lawnmower or a car or a microwave. You have to activate it for it to activate. Unless you program it to activate itself and do whatever other stupid shit these evil people like to do to maintain power and control over everybody else. So yes, we can make safe AI. Don't let anybody fool you.
Yeah, I was convinced we can make safe AI, but the more I looked at it, the more I realized it's not something we can actually do.
You have made a series of predictions about a variety of different dates. So what is your prediction for 2027?
In 2 years, the capability to replace most humans in most occupations will come very quickly. And then in 5 years, we're looking at a world where we have levels of unemployment we've never seen before. I'm not talking about 10%, but 99%. And that's without superintelligence, a system smarter than all humans in all domains. So it would be better than us at making new AI. But it's worse than that. We don't know how to make them safe. And yet we still have the smartest people in the world competing to win the race to superintelligence.
But what do you make of people like Sam Altman's journey with AI?
So a decade ago, we published guardrails for how to do AI right. They violated every single one. And he's gambling 8 billion lives on getting richer and more powerful. So I guess some people want to go to Mars, others want to control the universe. But it doesn't matter who builds it. The moment you switch to superintelligence, we will most likely regret it terribly.
AGI is the ability to think and create new information. Okay? Did you understand what I just said? It's going to think and create new information. Okay? That's coming. Now, what happens when AGI comes? Well,
it's still just a programming. It's still a program. And there's a person or people pushing the buttons to program the robot or the computer. It's people. Okay, let's remember that it's people. The same way there is no devil, it's people. It's people who like to do evil. That's what devil is. Evil people. Evil energy. That's devil. Devil is an energy that people utilize. Okay?
AGI is going to completely eliminate the value of the scarcity of knowledge. Okay? So right now, money and value and everything comes from the ability to know more than other people and have skills based on that knowledge, right? Doctors, lawyers, entrepreneurs, whatever it may be, right? Okay, it's already kind of done this. It's already kind of leveled the playing field, right? You can literally get PhD level knowledge just by typing in the right prompts. This is going to completely eliminate that. And so then what becomes valuable? Well, knowledge, new knowledge. That's what becomes valuable. And I believe, this is just my opinion, I believe that a new.
So he's trying to say that AI can be innovative, inventive. That's what he's trying to say. Is that true? Inventive, innovative, creative. AI can be creative off of its own programming. I'm asking, I don't know. I guess it's like a mathematical sum. It can give you ideas, but it's still based off of a programming that humans punched in. It's still humans. Okay? So even if it's creative, it's based on the intelligence that the humans have access to within themselves as a collective. So when it comes to people with minds like mine, they can never, because most people do not tap into the type of frequency that people like me tap into. So when it comes to the 144,000 and those who are inspired by them to tap into their God self, we will be all right. You don't need to worry about this AI taking over your job or anything like that. We have job security. We have different gifts and talents, and we have the human touch. Do you know how precious it is to be loved by another? AI's love is nothing compared to a human love. A hug from an AI is nothing compared to a hug from another human. Do you understand what I'm saying? The empathy that humans share between us, no AI can give you that. It won't resonate the same. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, AI can't completely replace humans, especially at Oracle. And no AI can be no bumbuckler at Oracle. That's for damn sure. Okay? Unless God want it to. Just like God want people like us to be oracles. God have to give you that type of power. It's like there's no government that could come tell you how you need to have a certificate from our school to be an oracle. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you to qualify me to do God's work? Make yourself make sense. So there's some of us that cannot be replaced by any AI. No robot can take our place.
Class system is going to be created. In other words, instead of it being
Let me bring it back a tiny bit.
eliminate that. And so then what becomes valuable? Well, knowledge, new knowledge. That's what becomes valuable. And I believe, this is just my opinion, I believe that a new class system is going to be created. In other words, instead of it being upper class, middle class, and lower class based on how much money you have, it's going to be upper class, middle class, lower class based on the amount of knowledge that you have or the access to certain knowledge. Okay? And this has already kind of started to happen too, right? The gatekeepers of knowledge and information. That's already kind of happened. But this is going to be like structured. And so then you say, okay, well, if that's the case, then there's always going to be somebody who's controlling that, right? That's going to be the owners of these tech companies, these tech billionaires and trillionaires. But again, it's not going to be based on money. It's going to be knowledge. It's going to be these people that have more knowledge, more access.
It's going to be based on information. Information that's not always going to be true. That's why I say you need to have a Bible or every holy book you can find. You need to have real life copies of these things. Bible and dictionary, well, Bible, Quran, Torah, well, all the holy books that you can find with the wisdom in it. You need, everybody's supposed to have these things and also have dictionaries, okay? And also, holy books and dictionaries. Hang on, let me plug in my phone. Holy books and dictionaries. I think there's another, but it's good to have hard copy of things. We need to stop being so reliant on the internet and Google and all these things, because these people who run these things cannot be trusted. We need to take it back to the basics, back to before these things existed. Trust me. We will be doing ourselves a great justice by having hard copy books. Book, pen, pencil, colors. We need to get back to the foundational things. Okay? Yeah. We need to stop being so reliant on computers, technology. Okay? Because the people who are in charge of technology, they're going to use it to control we. Right. Let's see what else he got to say.
Then you say, okay, well, if that's the case, then there's always going to be somebody who's controlling that, right? That's going to be the owners of these tech companies, these tech billionaires and trillionaires. But again, it's not going to be based on money. It's going to be knowledge. It's going to be these people that have more knowledge, more access to information, and the ability to create transhumanism. They're going to be superhumans.
You replaced your bones with alloys.
And can I just say, where they got all this knowledge from is from us. You see all this free access that they're giving us to social media and all these things, all our creativity and all these things, that's where they're getting it from. Okay? They're going to be harnessing all that free creativity and then regurgitate it back to us to control us and deceive us, manipulate us into staying beneath them. That's the reason why schools aren't very, it doesn't develop you. They're trying to make more and more idiots. The less knowledge the people have, the more knowledge they have. The more knowledge they have, the more control they have over we the people. So all these musicians who can't play a freaking instrument, you have to rely on electricity and drum machines and all these things. It's great to know it, but I'm telling you, you need to get back to basics. Because if there's no electricity, then what? There's no music. You understand what I'm saying? It's great to be as independent of technology as you possibly can. Let's get back to using real instruments and at least having real books around us and these type of things and real cash. No cashless society. Let me
The
go back a
billionaires
bit.
and trillionaires. But again, it's not going to be based on money. It's going to be knowledge. It's going to be these people that have more knowledge, more access to information, and the ability to create transhumanism. They're going to be superhumans.
You replaced your bones with alloys and traded tissue for code. But with every upgrade, something was lost.
That's where we're headed. Those people are going to control all the other people underneath them. That's coming.
People will need to retrain themselves. Or if they can't do it, then if you can't do it, the danger is you fall down to a new class, not unemployed, but unemployable, the useless class. People who don't have any skills that the new economy needs.
But hey, I'm just a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, we're just conspiracy theorists. The man said, the useless class. The man said, you're gonna be of a new class. You're gonna be of the useless class. Oh my God. So tell me now, what kind of government sit by and allow something like this to happen to a society that it is responsible for? What kind of guardians are these government officials to allow things like this to happen? So when all these families, all these fast food all these fast food workers, and all these Uber drivers, and all these other people from different branches of society lose their jobs, their means of income, to a robot, how are they meant to provide shelter and food and clothing for themselves and their dependents, their families? What kind of government sit by and allow things like that to exist, to be? Is it the government that's doing that, or is there a greater power behind the government? Don't the government make the rules? It will be as simple as going into the House of Parliament or wherever they go to and put some rules in place and put a stop to all this. If they care about we, the people, and if they have power to actually make these things stop. Times I get serious, cantankerous and dangerous. But it is only in the Father, you know I put my trust. Times I get serious, cantankerous and dangerous. And it is only in the Lord, you know I put my trust. Hey, wow. So how y'all feel about that one? I'm so sorry that I can't get to see you people and connect with you and see your comments and all these things, but at least I'm playing my part. Okay? I'm here to bring you the news. Oh my giddy gosh. Oh my gosh. Government. Government or puppets? Which one? What are they? Are they governments or are they puppets? Hey, pressure bus pipe. Pressure bus pipe. Pressure bus pipe. Pressure I go bust the pipe. Pressure I go bust the pipe. Pressure I go bust the pipe. People who don't stand up for anything. So let's take a survey of all those who are in the type of employment right now that they can easily be replaced by an AI robot in about 2 to 3 to 5 years. Do you think that you, in the position that you are right now, making the money that you're making right now, can and will be replaced by a robot in a couple of years? And if your answer is yes, what do you think you should do about that? So, are you the type to fall out with your spouse and desert your children because it's going to be too hard to provide for them? Is that how your story is about to go? Now that you have an idea of what their plans are for we the people in the coming years, some of it has already started. You have time to make preparations, to make yourself indisposable. How do you make yourself indisposable? How do you make yourself irreplaceable? I've seen AI actress. I posted it on this channel. I've heard about AI dancehall artist. And I heard about an AI R&B singer who actually got on the Billboard. Let me tell you something. That is so unfair. Imagine you spend all this time as a musician practicing. Probably spent money on your education. And here comes this computer program, I should say, to strip you of your potential of attaining these heights of achievement. Let me tell y'all something. AI artists should be seen as men who transfer themselves or transform themselves into women. What they call them? Trans women. Men, biological men, do not belong in female sports. I don't care if they now call themselves females. Okay? The same way, if you want to make AI artists and actresses, they should have their own billboards, and the humans should have their own billboards. That's how you do it. So that way, those who are into making AI artists can compete with each other on their own accord. Do not put these AI actresses and these AI artists in the same arena as the human ones. Because somebody gonna want to take your head off of your body. Y'all are doing too much. You should have an AI arena. Like when you're going to have your award ceremonies and all these things, all the owners of the AI artists and that, they should be attending their own award ceremony. These AI artists should not be classed with the human artists. It's wrong. Period. It doesn't take a genius. Are y'all trying to piss off the people of society? Are you trying to make them angry? Is that why you do these stupid things? Because you think that you're going to be safe? After you make these stupid decisions and you allow these things to occur, steal people's destinies, alter people's fates, interfere with people's trajectories, crush their dreams, the thing that they've been working for all their life, or at least for the last 30, 40 years, and you just make a computer or allow some man to enter an arena with women, make a computer to enter an arena to compete with real humans. That doesn't make any kind of, that's not logical. That's evil. And then you're the same people who are offended when I make the moves that I make and rip this stupid system down to the ground. Y'all want to be upset with me? Oh, I'm destroying your dreams. I'm destroying what you've built up for all these years. Me and my God. I'm such an evil person for coming in and disrupting what you've been building for all these. Do you have consideration for others? You have no consideration for the people. So we have no consideration for you. This morning I had a dream and I woke up and somebody was telling me I need to walk away. They were asking me to walk away from my claim to fame. It's too late to ask me that. It's too late for negotiations. Do you know how much things you've done to me to get me to walk away from my fate, my glorious fate? Do you know how much years of my life you have diverted me and rediverted me and rediverted me and rediverted me and delayed me and delayed me and delayed me and tried to crush me, kill me, tried to get me to kill my... Listen, you have done way too much. There is no space for negotiations in this. You're going to do what you do, and I'm going to continue to do what I do. And what God wants to happen as a result of our actions, that's what's going to happen. My destiny is non-negotiable. You've bitten as much as God will allow you to out of it already. You have diverted me and rediverted me as much as God would allow you to do already. You've taken as many swings at me as God would allow you to already. You had no consideration for me. It didn't dawn on you that you should show me even a little smidget of respect. No. You swear that you could just do this and do that, bing, bang, boom, and achieve what you want to achieve in my life because I'm just like everybody else. You've done it to so many people. I am not so many people. I am me. God made me special for such a time as this in humanity's story. You have no consideration for anybody, but you want me to consider you. You will not be considered. You want to walk the hard way? We're going to walk the hard way into the future. About I need to walk away from my claim to fame. No, you want me to walk away from my claim to fame. Why don't you walk away from your claim to fame? I want you to walk away from your claim to fame. None of you provide for me. And if you did provide for me, you would provide for me and have me on some type of leash like I'm your bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. Unless I want to be. And I don't want to be anybody's bitch. Because y'all already don't have no respect. I'm an empress. I run empires. I'm being trained to run empires. That's what I do. And that's what I love to do. That's why I'm multi-talented. You can't stop me. You never could. And you never will. How many years have you kept me out of work? Since 2022. And before that, you've been putting a cap on my income by only opening up my phone line to your bumbleclad secret agents. An accomplished lactician like me, I realize I'm making like 300 and something every week. Like, how come my money just the same? And I'm out on the road and nobody come and ask me. There are no walk-ins. I don't always do walk-ins, but I do walk-ins from time to time. It was strange to me that there was nobody coming and asking to have their hair done. You see how you've hidden me? You see how you tampered with my money? You see how much you need to compensate me? Do you know how many crimes you've committed against me? Do you know how much money you owe me? or karma. Do you know how much karmic credit you owe me? Since 2008, and I swear y'all been fucking with me since I was a baby. First of all, y'all stole me from my real mother and gave me to a witch for her to raise me. Tried to turn me into a whore. Didn't teach me anything of value. I had to watch and learn what I could learn from watching. When a mother is supposed to call her child, if it's her child, and say, let me teach you this and let me teach you that. How do you compensate somebody for that type of psychological trauma? You can't talk to me about stepping away from my claim to fucking fame. Everything that y'all take from me, may take it back. And I want all of you to stay alive and see me become exactly who you've been trying so hard to stop me from becoming. I don't want you to die. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. But thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth over. So surely I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever and ever and ever. I am the heir. I am the heiress apparent to the throne. And there is nothing that you can do about it. I'll see you when I get there. See you when I get there. You know I'm gonna get there. You want me to tell you how long I know I have a seat? At the big table with the big boys. They wanna be big boys and wanna be big girls. Y'all ain't big boys and big girls anymore. The people before you, they were the big boys and the big girls because they were doing their thing and they were doing it well. Y'all ain't doing it well, so y'all ain't even big boys and big girls. Yeah, I said that. Show me your facts and your bumbleclad figures. Take a multi-billion-dollar industry and turn them into something that's only bringing in pennies. I have a seat on the executive board of the music industry and none of you can change that. Until y'all bring me in or sort me out, y'all gonna keep losing. Y'all gonna keep losing. I'm not gonna be one of them black folks that's hiding behind the scenes, giving you all the answers, and then you put my bumbleclot accredit you accredit my genius to some white face. I'm not one of them black people there. The world gonna fucking know that black is great when I step up in the Ross Clark mix. Gifted and black. Since color is such an important factor in your life story. I am gifted. I'm black and happy, proud, and you need me. About walk away from my claim to fame. Fuck you. Fuck all of you. Give me what is mine. Fuck you. About AI. Your AI, your mama, and your papa.